I think everyone should set goals. And, you know, when people talk about it, they throw it around all the time, sometimes very casually. And to me, a goal isn't real until I've written it down. And once you write it down, then you're basically setting a plan in motion into the universe. And at that point, then you've basically committed. And what I like to do is not only write it down, but break it down. Because if it's a loftier goal, one that's going to take, you know, maybe 90 days or 6 months to complete, I want to break it down to smaller bites and measurable and things that I can follow up on. So I'll take a 90-day goal and I'll break it down by week. This is what I need to do week 1, week 2, week 3, and then before you know it, you're there. And at the end of that goal, I'm going to review it and write a next set of goals. And you have to continually do this. And I think it's timely right now because we're talking about the end of summer. A lot of people will set goals at the end of the year. Oh, I'm going to start this year out. It's going to be a new year. Very popular time to review and start goals. But this is also a great time because you're talking about the end of summer. I remember I had a teacher in school who used to say, this is the time we're going to get the most accomplished between, you know, the beginning of the school year and Thanksgiving. Because once after you get past Thanksgiving, it's break, 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 break. I don't know if it's really true or not, but it's a really good opportunity because kids are going back to school. It seems like, you know, it's a new season when the summer's over, and so I think it's a great opportunity. And to me, success lies at the intersection of committed action and a realized goal. And so once you write that goal down, you're basically committed to the action. One of my favorite sayings is, my visions and my commitments dictate my actions and my ways of being. It sounds a little complicated, but really what it means is that what I see for myself and what I commit to, I'm going to act accordingly. So if I see myself getting in shape and I commit to getting in shape, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to eat properly. I'm going to take that action. And it ties into the goal setting. So once you write down that goal, you're going to do the things that are necessary to complete that goal. I believe they really tie hand in hand, and it's a tricky one because personal responsibility to me goes further and further and further the older that I get, because I realize that I am responsible for everything. So I'm going to break that down a little bit. If something happens to me that goes off, if my life goes off course or is not as planned, I can decide whether I respond, whether I react, whether I get angry, or whether I'm patient. I am responsible for how I handle that situation. And so I'm also totally responsible for my success or failure. Nobody else determines that. If in the mortgage industry, if the rates go up, okay, that is a bump in the road. How I respond to that is on me. I am ultimately responsible for my own success or failure. When you accomplish a goal, take a moment to celebrate. Take a moment to, you know, pat yourself on the back and, you know, give yourself, it sounds a little cheesy, but give yourself a hug, because, you know, you worked hard and you accomplished something, and you got to take those moments because there's continuously going to be new challenges and new goals that you're working on. But if you don't stop and take a second and say, you know, wow, I just did this, then you're really never, when are you going to do it? Because they happen quickly and life moves quickly. So you got to take a moment and stop and appreciate yourself.